Hey everyone, Merry Christmas, and let's talk about Agatha Christie's Christmas book. One of them, actually, just one of them. This one's called The Adventures of the Christmas Pudding. So you can see there's the Christmas pudding with a knife in it. Yeah, this one is my first collection of short stories, which is super unique. And I'm just gonna do a quick little spiel about each one. There's only 6. I'm not going to spoil any of them because obviously all of Agatha Christie's ending is beautiful, and even the worst ones I've enjoyed. Alright, so the Christmas pudding, it was super unexpected and had a great atmosphere. Basically, Poirot is told to go to this big English house in the country during Christmas, and he's kind of whiny about it, which is hilarious because he's like a city guy. And he's out in the country when it's cold, and he's like, it's gonna be horrible, and then things happen. As always. The next one is, I don't know if this one's my favorite or the number 4 is my favorite. This one is called The Mystery of the Spanish Chest, like a steamer trunk. It is super unexpected and suspenseful. This one is like very unique, especially for a short story, and it's not very long at all. It just has such a unique feel to it, and I really enjoyed the characters in this one. And yeah, it has a very clever ending, which all of them do, but it was very unique feeling. The next one was fine. It was called Underdog. There's nothing really to say about it. It just felt like all the other Poirots, basically. But it was fine. I liked there's lords and ladies. I like the lady character. She is very funny because she's so sure she knows who does it. It's just really funny. She has a really fun personality. Alright, and then what I think is my favorite is 4 and 20 Blackbirds. I'm just going to give you the setup because it's so unique and interesting. But I'm not obviously going to say anything about what happens because it's going to be a spoiler. Alright, so we start off with Poirot and a friend just simply having dinner at a restaurant. And they're chatting to the waitress, and she's talking about how there's a patron who comes in every Tuesday and Thursday. And they're just chatting about it, and that's how it starts. And then all the shenanigans ensue, and Poirot does an amazing job as usual. So I'm not going to say any more, but it's so intriguing, that setup. It's just like, so what? And then stuff happens. So I love that one. It's called 4 and 20 Blackbirds because if you don't know, that's like a children's poem in Britain. Yeah. There's like a children's poem about blackbirds. I think they're like hiding in a pie. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But they're like in the pie, I think. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's why the story is called that. But you don't need to know the poem to understand it. It's very, very good. Number 5 is kind of interesting because this is like a Christmas collection, but it's like more of a Halloween one. So that was super interesting to me. It's called The Dream. Basically, this very rich man is having dreams about himself committing suicide. And he doesn't understand it, and he tries doctors, and they don't help him, and then he tries talking to Poirot about it. So that one's super unique and different than all the other ones. But I wasn't quite as satisfied with the ending, to be honest. It's still good. Don't get me wrong. Still very good. But the ending wasn't quite as satisfying as I thought it would be. And then the final one is called Greenshaw's Folly. I always have a problem with these short stories. You heard it when I was going over the Anne short stories. I always have a problem with like the order. So this one is a Miss Murple. If you don't know, Agatha Christie has like the 2 detectives, and they're separate as far as I know. they're always separate. Don't quote me on that either, because I'm a new Agatha Christie fan. So there's Poirot, and then there's Miss Marple. I grew up with Poirot, like there's a TV show, so I'm just used to him. So Miss Marple, I'm still kind of getting used to how they work out. They're more usually like out in the country, and I don't know, I'm just getting used to her personality because I'm so used to Poirot, basically. But it's still a good one. It's still a very good one. I'm just not as used to her as a character. Poirot just feels like homey because I'm so used to him. But yeah, Miss Marple, I'm not as much, but it was still a good one. It's just my qualm with all of these like short stories is always the order. Why did you end with that one? If you ended with 4 and 20 Blackbirds, I would be like ecstatic. But or even Christmas Pudding, that'd be funny. If you like reading these short stories and you're like, why is it called Christmas Pudding? And then like the end one is called that, and you're like, oh, that would have been kind of funny if the first and the last were switched. I would have liked it. But these are very, very good. It did not take me very long to read at all. I don't know if there's anything else that I can think of. It's just really, really, really good. So, highly recommend. It's a great atmosphere for Christmas. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas for everybody. And I'll see you next time.